I think that's good. Mm. Okay. Let me just get started because I don't want to be on here long, but I do got some things to talk about. Right. So let me just start and say that I am doing my hair routine. Welcome to Fortune Trusts if you're new over here. So I just do my hair over here. Um, so yeah, I do my hair. So Friday, no, Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. Hello, how are you, Emmanuel? Are you back to my live again? You caught my live the last time that I was one of the last I was here. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I did my hair on Sunday. I flat ironed my hair. So when let's see what happened. Monday when I woke up, my hair wasn't like it was when I put it in this towel or whatever. I did my hair. I did a video. It wasn't like how I put it. So like I just slicked the front back. It was like curled in the front and it was swooped over and it looked really, really nice. Actually, my new profile picture, that is how my hair was when I first did it. But when I took my hair out, because I usually keep my hair wrapped up until I get to work. I'm good. I hope you is as well. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. So when I got to work, it didn't look like what it looked like. So I just swooped this little back like this and put some little edge control right here and just wore it curly like this. So this is what it is looking like right now. So Tuesday I did the same thing. Tuesday night I wrapped my hair with some rods. Um, this is Wednesday, right? This is Wednesday. Yes, this is Wednesday. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap my hair in some flex rods, and we have to talk. We have to talk. Looks nice. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. We have to talk about some things. So I have been in these YouTube channels. Let me talk and try to do my hair at the same time because I got to get this done. But I have been in these YouTube streets. Now I did a live probably like a month ago now, maybe 2 months ago. Oh, a lot of people just joined. Please make sure you guys like the live. But I did a live about 2 months ago talking about the whole Diddy situation. Um, and I still stand the same way that I said back then. My stance is my stance was then. Um, I do believe that everything that they are accusing him of doing, I definitely believe that he did it. Um, but my whole thing is why now? That's my biggest hits on everything. Why now? Like he's been getting away. He's been doing these things to people because Cassie is not the only one. These things to people for years and years and years, like over 10 years. So like, why now? That was my stance then, and that's my stance still now. What is really bothering me about everything, and I know all the glory details and everything that's coming out. I know it's like, oh my God. But let me say this, and I don't want to sound too crazy. I don't want to sound crazy. Because I have talked to my audience before, actually my Fortune Squad. I talked to you guys and I told you guys like I will be starting to talk about things and I don't want to scare you away. But I am a part-time conspiracy theorist. So, in being a part time conspiracy theorist, you understand a lot of what goes on in the entertainment industry, and you understand that it's a lot that comes along with it. So, like it it gets deep. It gets very deep. So the things that he they're talking about that he did or whatever, it does not shock me and it does not surprise me because I have a very great understanding of um I'm trying to use my words very. I have a good understanding of things. I'm just gonna leave it there or whatever. But what is really bothering me, what is really bothering me is I'm in these YouTube streets and I'm, looking at all these videos and I'm seeing what's going on and everything. And the comments that's really bothering me is them talking about how he is a Scorpio. And I'm a Scorpio. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So I want to do this live. I want to talk about some things. I want to get some things clear because, like, us Scorpios, I don't know why that we have such a bad rap, but we have such a bad rap. It doesn't make any sense. And this has been going on for a long time now. Like a long time. Anytime that I'm on social media spaces, anytime, like people talk so bad about Scorpios. And I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why. So I want to break down some things about Scorpios on this live that, people seem to be confused about. So the biggest one that I want to talk about is anytime people talk about Scorpios, they start talking about how Scorpios are jealous. And I do not like that word jealous at all because me as a Scorpio, I am the furthest from jealous. I am not jealous of anybody or anything. Like anything that you got, like that's for you. I'm not jealous of anybody. Like, okay, I have a hair channel. Okay. I follow a lot of content creators that have long hair because this content creator might have long hair and I am striving to get to long hair does not mean that I am jealous of her. Like I'm not jealous of her. That is for her. That is her journey. That is for her. Me is was for me. Like one day I will get there. If not, this is what's for me. So I have never been jealous of anybody. I've never been jealous of anybody that has a nice car or a home, or I've never been jealous of anybody. Or even when I was single or whatever, I would never be jealous. Like, oh well, how is she? Like, I don't have a jealous bone in my body. Like, I am not jealous of anybody. And the Scorpios that I have met, they are very laid back. They're very cool. Like they don't strike me as jealous people. So that jealousy line, it just really it does something to me. Be like, oh yeah, Scorpios, y'all jealous. Jealous of what? Jealous of who? Like I'm not jealous of anybody. Like so, let's get that straight. Now, what we are. Now, what we are. Scorpios are very possessive. We are very possessive. I will not sugarcoat. I'm not gonna lie. So if a Scorpio feel like that you belong to them, yeah, yeah, it can get bad. It can get bad. So thinking about going back to trying to associate with this with the Diddy stuff, about how possessive we are and the things that he being accused of doing, it doesn't line up with Scorpios because he is he was or he did um his girlfriend whatever have you um be with other men or whatever um and he was okay with that. He enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. I'm just going to leave it there because I don't want anything to happen to my life, but um that's not in a Scorpio character. Like we don't want to see anybody that we are dealing with in that manner with anybody else. Now, yeah, the freaky level of it, yeah, Scorpios can be, which they can be freaky. They can be. Um, But the things that he is doing do not equate to a Scorpio. This is next level stuff. This is not, this is like beyond. Um, so like, yeah, this doesn't line up with the Scorpio at all. It doesn't line up. It's not making sense. Um, so back to Scorpios. So there are different type of levels of Scorpios, different type of levels, and you need to know what level the Scorpio you're dealing with. What level are they on? If they are on a unevolved Scorpio level, then I would tell you to get away from them, because unevolved Scorpios can be very dangerous to your health. They could be very dangerous to you. Unevolved Scorpios have a way of drawing you into their web and kind of like tossing you aside. And that's what I'm gonna leave it there. I'm trying to clear it up for as these stuff, but in that sense, I would say maybe he lines up with that, but maybe he was uninvolved and maybe he's still unevolved now. I don't know, but yeah, in that sense, yeah, I would say like stay away. Um, if you find yourself like, and how you know if a Scorpio is unevolved, it will be in their conversation. It will be in their conversation. Um, it will be in their conversation. So yeah, uninvolved Scorpios, yeah, I would say stay away from them. Stay away from them unless the only way that you should associate yourself with an uninvolved Scorpio is if you're just looking for a good time. That's it. If you're just looking for a good time and you're not looking for something long term, by all means, go ahead. Go ahead. Now, if evolved Scorpio, that is next level. That is the Scorpio that you want to be around. That is the Scorpio that you want to associate yourself with. That is the Scorpio that you want to be friends with. That's the Scorpio that you want to marry. Because one thing about Scorpio, which don't line up with Diddy, is that we love and we love hard. And if we love you, like nobody in between that. Nobody can come in between that, no matter what nobody say, nobody, you know what I'm saying, anything. Like nobody can come in between that. We will do anything. We will go to the we will go really far to protect you, to love you, take care of you, anything you need, whatever you need, that Scorpio is going to be there for you. That Scorpio is going to hold you down. That is the one that you want to be with. Um, that is the one that's going to hold you down. If something happens, you know what I'm saying? Like say you got this big career or something or whatever. And you make a lot of money or whatever, and things happen, things fall apart because life happens. Life happens. I'm gonna tell you that Scorpio will hold you down. That Scorpio is gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna see a different side of that Scorpio. So those are the Scorpios that you would want to associate with. Scorpios that are evolved. And back to the Diddy. Um, nothing. Oh yeah. Also, another thing. Most Scorpios are not flamboyant. Most Scorpios are not. They're not like, hey, hi, look at me. Like Scorpios are not like that. We are not like that. And the ones that I have met, they are so laid back. And it's like when I meet another Scorpio, it's something about this person, you know what I'm saying? But you don't say nothing right away. And they get to talking and they be like, oh yeah, I'm a Scorpio. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because they're so laid back. Like they're about their business. Like they're not in anybody else's business. They mind their own business. Like to the point where as though you be wondering like, well, what's up with this person? They don't ever talk. What's up with this person? You really be wondering like, what's going on with this person? But that's how Scorpio is. Back to Diddy, he don't line up with that. Even before all this stuff came out, we always knew Diddy as he the party, the life of the party. Yeah, yeah. He always been out there in a spotlight. What shouldn't I say? All in the videos, dancing, all on the records. Like I will never that quote will never go out of my head. But he's always been always in your face. So it just he doesn't line with the Scorpio at all. And it's like it's just really making me mad. Like in the comments, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, like, oh, he a Scorpio. That's let's get down. Oh, Scorpio this and Scorpio. Oh, we not like that. We not like that. Now, yes, 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 yes. I will say. Let me say this. Scorpios can be very dark. Scorpios have a knowledge of the dark world. Um, Now I'm not that type of Scorpio. I'm not into that, but um, I've been in spaces where Scorpios talk about a lot of weird stuff. So I would say in that nature, hmm, okay, maybe, but I just want to say like, yeah, we revoke his Scorpio card. He is no longer a Virgo. He's no longer a Scorpio. He could be a Virgo. Well, what's after Scorpio? What is the sign that's after Scorpio? November. Is it Sagittarius? I think it's Sagittarius. I'm not sure. I gotta find out. But yeah, whatever sign is, I don't want to place Virgo on him because, like, I know Virgos. Virgos are very, very good people. And he's not definitely not in that category. So, like, we're gonna put him off on Sagittarius. We don't, we don't want him to be a Scorpio anymore. That is it. We don't want him to be a Scorpio no more. That's it. And I've been talking. I ain't did nothing with my hair, but I'm about to. But yeah, I just can't believe like. Well, actually, I a lot of people was just like really shocked in these and like all the stuff that was going on. But it just really, I don't know. It really does not surprise me. It does not surprise me because the way I see it, and I'm on a low level. The way I see it, um, it's like thinking about having all this money and power. If I would think that you get bored. I would think that you would get bored. So it's like you always on the search or hunt to find things that excite you. It's really weird excitement, but look again. Oh my goodness. Why is my stomach always growling when I'm on live? And I'm trying to straighten and get a clear understanding of where these flexi rods gonna go at. But yeah, it's I will say it's very sad. Um, it's very sad the lengths that people will go to be famous. It is very, very sad. And I just think back to when I was a teenager and looking at all these people, and these are the people that I idolized. These are the people that I looked up to: Puff Daddy, Mace, Lil Kim. Lil Kim was a big Little Kim had a very big impression on my teenage years. A very big impression. So it's like actually know like to and Lil Kim, like when Lil Kim first came out, it was like and it's now today the yeah it's just like wow. But when Lil Kim first came out, it all the raunchy lines and all the things that she was saying, it was like oh wow, it was like the shock factor. But it was very it was different. It was raunchy from a woman's perspective, and then she brought like power to it. Like she made it real cool to be to be a 304. Yeah, did. I guess that's what sexy red is to mm, Lord, I don't even think about that. But anyway, like just to think back like to how like I was a kid and I looked at these videos and idolized these people, these stars and stuff. And like to know what I know now, it is absolutely crazy. Even when it comes to like even like the Disney stars. Even the Disney stars, like looking at Nickelodeon and all them little shows and stuff, Full House, like all them shows, like to think like what it actually really was and what these kids had to really go through. Like it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. I will say that. Like and to think like how I know I thought like, oh my goodness, they so they got everything and they got money and they doing good and I wish I could be like that, like the Cosby Show, like all them little shows, like and to think like all the stuff that was actually going on, it's just crazy. It is crazy to think about. But I'm glad that we live in the age that we live in, whereas though things are so in our faces and we can actually see what's going on. And a lot of some of us that see what's going on still really want that life, but it just doesn't sound like that. Like when the city girl, what's her name, Carisha, when she first popped up with Diddy, I was like, huh, that's odd. Like she's so young and isn't he a lot older? Like how old is he? But it was like, oh, okay, or whatever. Or, she rap about, getting the money and, doing your thing or whatever. And okay. And Diddy in that type of world, but then she came out and said what she said about the golden showers. And then she came back and do a little interview and say, that wasn't really happening. She just wanted to say it. And then we find out everything in this case what's going on. It's like, oh, so she really was like that was what it was. That's what was really going on. Like if I gotta if I gotta I can't even say it. I'm not even gonna say it. If I What's a nice way to say this? Mm-mm-mm. There's no way nice way. If I gotta get um urinated on to get some money or whatever, like leave me broke, leave me poor because that is absolutely insane. But what's so crazy is that this not the first time that we heard of that. It's like that should be like, oh wow, that's shocking. But this not the first time we heard that because R. Kelly was doing the same thing. And see, when it comes in when I say stuff like I'm a part time conspiracy theorist because like why is everybody doing the same thing? Why is everybody doing the same thing? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's something behind that. It's something behind that. And I'm not going to speak too crazily, but it's something behind that. Why is everybody doing the same thing with bodily fluids? Hmm. And then to think about the people that we know of publicly that have done this, they were very famous. They had a lot of money. Hmm. Very quite interesting when you think about it. Very interesting. But yeah, it's just I can't. I can't. I can't. Like, if that's what it takes, I can't do it. Leave me broke and yeah, leave me broke because I can't do it. How are you doing? Hi, Cody. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just trying to wrap my hair out and running my mouth about how we Scorpios don't want Diddy anymore. My stomach is just like my stomach will not let me live right now. 27 minutes. Oh, that was not supposed to be on here this long. So this is the last night I'm trying to wrap this hair up. If it don't go well in the morning, this gonna be the last night. I'm not about this wrapping up hair at night life. I'm just not about it. That's why I love my protective styles, because with protective styles you just get up and go. You ain't gotta worry about all this. Oh, I didn't even show. Let me show the products I'm using. I'm using my Can't Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. So that's what I'm moisturizing my hair with. And then I like to put a little bit of Eco Styler gel on the ends, just so it can hold the curl a little bit. Hopefully I'm almost finished. But I hope that I don't see any more comments about Diddy being a Scorpio, because oh my goodness, this is just not Scorpio behavior. It's really not. Like, it's really not. One of these days, my husband will come on one of these lives with me, but he has a different opinion than I have. He don't believe that Diddy did any of this, and I definitely believe that he did all of it. Um, yeah, I believe he did all of it. But the reason I believe that he did it, like, that is the part that I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see if they're going to talk about the reason that he did all this. Because, like, oh, he just freaky. Like, no, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. What I think, where is my, it's not over here. What I think the reasoning why did he did all these things, and, and the way he did it, because I believe that he was conjuring up spirits. That's what I believe. I believe that he got a hold of some information and he was conjuring up spirits. And do I like a lot of people were saying like his behaviors was very demonic and he was demonic. Yeah, I definitely believe that some things has possessed him. But that's just my believing because I'm a part-time conspiracy theorist. So that's that on that. So I'm gonna wrap my hair. Thank goodness. I thought I was gonna never be finished. I think I talked too much. I wasn't supposed to talk as much without doing my hair. All right. Why is every time I think I do this a different way? Okay, that works better. All right, all right. So that is it, you guys. If you just came in, please make sure you like the live. Um, and if you want to hear everything I said, just go back in the live. But basically, I was saying that Diddy is no longer in Scorpio. We don't want him as a Scorpio anymore. We revoke his Scorpio card. He is now Sagittarius. All right, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. And I'll see you guys in the next one.